trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record.
We aren't kickboxer, we aren't influencer, we aren't life gurus.
Our parents aren't rich, we had student loans, and we work 9 to 5. We look forward to the weekends.
So if that sounds somewhat like welcome to the Noob Podcast.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome back, everybody. Been a while, been a minute. As you can see today, I'm sitting here because our guest was demanding.
That's not true.
That she sits here?
Yeah.
But I think this works better because otherwise my hair will come on the side and then my face won't be completely visible. So I like this.
Exactly what I said, demanding. So allow me to introduce our good friend. She's the wife of our good friend, Amruta.
No, I have a name.
She
Amruta
has a
Shukla.
husband.
Yeah,
His
I
name
have a
is Harper.
husband.
The good common thing between us is we are from same gam, right?
Yeah.
You were born there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
we are from same gam. So it's in our DNA that
We connect.
at
Yeah.
some point.
We connect.
Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Yep.
We've been trying to do this
Thanks
for a
having
while.
me.
We've been trying to do this for a while. We haven't recorded one in weeks?
Month
weeks.
at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we recorded once after the podcast. Oh, no. You guys just came over. Okay, no, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't
before
done
the
any,
baby shower.
So, and this guest has asked her friends to come here, so she's very important to us. So let's not roast her. But because she was demanding to sit here, we can roast her.
You
But
can
anyways,
roast me.
here you go.
Yeah,
Here
I
you go.
haven't been roasted
So
in a
before
while.
we started recording, she had a question, and now we can talk about
Well,
that and we can discuss.
give the background story, though. Like what she...
No, we have the story. You can just ask this
All right.
question.
Okay, so do you guys think that certain things needs to happen at certain age?
No.
Like at some point you need to be done with your school. At some point you need to have at some point you need to be married. At some point you need to have kids. And I'm not talking about all the biological or health issues that you can
Then
have.
no.
I'm just talking just by age.
Only thing needs to happen by a certain age is like to have some sort of job. Don't be dependent on your parents. That's the only real thing. I think
Yeah,
besides that.
If you don't add all the health conditions or biological issues, especially for women, as a man, I don't see any reasons to have anything on time. Like there shouldn't be a timeline. Like you wing it as you go. But I know for women, statistically or medically,
No,
like after a
I'm not
certain
talking
age, you
about
can
that.
have babies. So maybe
No,
if you are one
yeah.
of those who's trying to have baby, maybe you wanna be on timeline for that.
I think she was talking more for social norms.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I remove. I'm saying
Yeah.
if you remove that part, what I mentioned about having
Yeah.
baby, then I don't think so. There is such a rule or law or regulation that you have to be on timeline. Like you can get married whenever you feel like. I know people who got married in their 50s, living happily, and I know people who got married in their 20s.
I think she was
Living
going
miserably.
more where like you need to have a house by 25. You need to have
Yeah,
like kids
I
by 30.
think- yeah.
By 35, you need to have $400,000 in your bank account. Things like that. Or
Yeah.
by 50, you got to have a boat. Those kind of social
Yeah, so
norms.
there is no timeline because you can win lottery tomorrow and your timeline can be fucked
No,
up.
that's related to money though. I'm
But
not
that is my
talking.
point. That anything people have.
So
the
I believe.
society.
Hold on. I believe that at certain point you need to settle down in your life. You cannot not have a
what-
job.
What is the definition of settling down, in your opinion?
In my opinion, be married, have a job, and have few goals in life that you want to do.
What's your goals?
Like what kind of goals though? Like more of a social goal or financial goals? Like you need to have certain amount of essential things. Like what do you mean by goals? Like what kind of goals you talking
Some
about?
kind of when I say settle down means more stability. You cannot be like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen next week. I don't know if I'm even gonna be here, if I have enough money to pay for my food, or have some kind of stability that you know what your future looks like. I'm not.
I think that not like stability. I think that makes sense. I think there's there is a social norm. I think, but if you haven't gotten that until you're like 25, 20, like 24, 25, I think you're doing something wrong in your life. I don't think there's a rule, but you're just not living up to your potential.
I think it's a society that has created standard of.
I think that's what stuff
I
about
think
it.
standard of stability. Yeah, you're
So-
married, you have a house, you have kids, and you're
in USA, I
stable.
notice people don't get married at their 25. By 25, I notice many people here get married after 25.
Yeah.
However, in India, all my classmates, majority of them are on their second kid. We are same age. You know what I'm saying? So I think different culture, different society, but overall, I know what you're saying, and I think it's up to the individual what they want to do. If you are happy doing whatever you're doing, I see no problem. Or if you're not bothering someone else, financially, it's like.
Yeah, financial
It's-
goal is different. I just
Yeah.
feel that at certain age you need to have a stable life where you know where you're heading. You cannot be like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have a job tomorrow or not.
So like
We
I
all
think,
heading to funeral home, you know that, right?
like a,
I know, but it's just
That's the
I-
only home.
I
you're
feel
gonna have.
sometimes people think that, oh, it's fine if it's late, but then it's too late, and then you're like, I should have done this.
I think you're talking more
And-
about having a routine more than anything.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Probably,
it feels like. Like after a certain age, you have to have a routine. I think that's what you're alluding to. And if that's the case, I don't think you need to have a routine. I think it's good to have a routine. I think you're more successful if you have a routine, but I don't think you need to have a routine.
Yeah, like a discipline, that's what routine is, right? Something you do every day, that's a routine. That's called discipline. Like he wakes up, we discussed many times, and go to gym no matter what happens. That's if
But going back to her original question, I don't think there is any timeline on anything.
okay, we settled on that.
That's how I feel personally. I feel like we were brought up like that, and majority of us, that is why we are, whether we be happy or not. But I feel like majority of us are at 9 to 5 because of that reason. I feel like we never pursued anything else because of that thinking that we have had from our generation, like our parents and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you like, I feel like you shouldn't put that kind of umbrella on anyone or your kids. I'm assuming. Looking
Yeah,
at
fuck
but I
that.
think
Study.
what you said leads me to the question that you asked or said, that it's never late to do anything, which was, we were talking about acting. And I think I was brought up saying that no, if you go to something that's related to art, you are not going to have a stable income.
change your
That-
parents.
No, I love them.
Okay, I mean that's the only
yeah,
way
I-
you're gonna get motivation.
I think that's the, but now you know that's not true. So now you could do it.
But have you done acting classes?
I used to act. I used to do a lot of like mimes and stage plays. I also
Where?
in India, and I also auditioned for a couple serials in India, and I got
Hey, yo.
selected. I didn't go. I also got selected for modeling, and I didn't go because of some bad experiences that I had in the industry, which is pretty common in India. I was like, nope, not for me.
No, I understand, but damn, we didn't know about this side of yours, and we know you for how long? Maybe 5, 10 years, 7 years. So I did notice that you like to hide things. You and your man.
Yeah,
What's up
yeah.
with
Okay,
that?
let's talk about that. Do you guys think we hide things?
I don't know if on
Yeah, I wouldn't call it-
purpose, but you guys are pretty secretive.
Secretive,
with
yeah.
what
Really?
You guys
Yeah,
are
you guys
pursuing
keep your
in life.
personal life personal.
But the thing is,
No.
like the thing is, me and Patel hang out
Yeah.
like 50% of the week,
Okay.
versus you guys are once in a blue moon kind of thing. Like compared to us.
It's like if you do something, we find out after. While we do something, we announce
that
and be
yeah,
like,
I'm
"Yo, we're
something,
doing
yeah.
this. You support this? No, fuck you then." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not like that because I used to tell everyone.
Then
I
why
think
did you
I
ask us question?
no,
What
because I
question?
wouldn't know
Oh,
it's
secretive question. Okay.
what.
Why did you ask us if we think you are secretive? Because you not like us.
It's good to get perspective from
Other
other
people,
people because I would think something, but it doesn't. How other people see it is what is the truth
No,
in this
that makes
case.
sense. No, we feel that, as in I feel that. Remember I messaged you when you bought a house, so congratulations, first of all.
Oh yeah,
on
we're gonna
that.
be
Thanks.
neighbors.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to not moving. Arpan and I were counting,
Not
and I moved.
moving?
I mean not moving anymore, like
Oh, no.
settling down.
Oh, gotcha.
I moved 11 times in past 8 years.
Wow.
Wow.
So it was a lot. So I was like, okay, finally.
Finally, Souderton it is. You're gonna smell that cow meat every morning. Like a cocaine, baby.
It's still better than your current house.
For me, it's right there.
Yeah. Like my parents, it stinks so bad now.
Yeah, it does.
That's
Sometimes
horrible.
it stinks. Even Pinu doesn't come to Souderton a lot because he's like the roads he takes to come here. She doesn't like it. I'm like, your nose. She has a very weird nose. She smells a lot. I was like, you and Hulk, maybe we want to test it to smell more.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me
Personally.
either, but see, it does to her. So, but first of all, congratulations to both of you. And
Thank you.
Exactly on your point one, you are settling down on the timeline. Get it? And second thing,
Yeah,
we do
but then
notice that
again,
you guys
I don't
are
like-
very secret. Arpan did not tell in a group. In our group, usually people announce first, saying. But he's also secretive. There is nothing bad about it. First of all, I'm just saying. Since you
Yeah,
asked.
okay, so back to that. No, Arpan is like that. I'm not. I always announce or talk to people and then.
To who, Mr. India?
No, it's
To
like
people
again,
I'm
go back
close
to the
to.
same point. Like we don't hang out as much as like we hang out with her. Like we don't hang out with her as much as like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
hang
so
out.
makes
So we're
sense.
not gonna find like she's probably telling her good friends like that she sees or talks to on everyday basis.
Yeah, what's up with your good friends? My boy's single.
Yeah, we can have some
Kind of
on
not.
podcast and
Oh,
see
kind of
how.
not?
No,
Half-half.
What? You're not?
no,
What? Okay, so that was
I'm not
secret.
secretive. He knows.
We all met his current girlfriend or whatever
At
the status is
yeah,
at the marathon race.
yeah.
She was
Tell
there.
me more. Or if we can talk later.
No, I
She ran
first we
too?
have to talk to him because I haven't talked to her that day. I was so tired, so I messaged him next day saying, "Bro, my bad. The first impression wasn't the best, but we gotta bring her back." She's not Indian, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm
I
kind of
like
excited.
diversity.
Yeah, same. So, but yeah, anyways, so since you asked, my answer is yes, whatever they think of.
What was the answer for again? I'm confused.
Yeah, I kind of
like-
She
forgot.
asked about like what we think about if they're being secretive.
Oh, okay.
But I know you said we don't hang out, but overall,
Right,
still,
right.
in a
No,
way,
Arpan is definitely.
Yeah,
because I talk
Arpan
about
is,
her.
but I'm
like,
not.
She's
I'm-
defending herself, so I'm giving the reason why.
because I do talk to Arpan often,
Right.
and even then I didn't know until he posted on Instagram, so I cursed the shit out of him.
Well, now he's only 5
He
minutes from
deserved
you, so
Huh?
it will be only 5 minutes.
You can
from
just
you.
yell the curses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but maybe I made her to move out now. So giving you a heads up.
Wait, when would you guys find out?
She just started applying last week, so let's see. Maybe she got a call from Delaware County. I'm like, fuck.
Delaware County is not far.
I know it's not far, but
So
still,
you
I
won't
said,
have to
fuck.
move?
I mean, yeah, she's not gonna travel, wake up. She has to go. Like she's not
But-
like me, who can work from
But
home.
is it all going to be in PA or she's applying everywhere? Or
For now, she
How
said
does
let's
that
just do
work?
PA. Because if we go like, she wanted to apply San Diego, but she doesn't want to go to random hospital that she's not aware of. She wants to still keep the fellowship option open in case she doesn't like the current job, so she can go back to fellowship and then figure it out different path. So I'm hoping Lehigh Valley gives her a call and be like, you know what?
We'll
But,
take you.
yeah.
Only for crochet.
Yeah, that'd be close
But
by
it's
at
still
least.
far. You have to move, though, right? For that
Yeah,
Still
Allentown
an hour,
somewhere. Yeah. But that's not
But
too
isn't
bad.
that exciting?
I don't like it. Friends over people.
I would love that, like going to a new place and then.
you already did. Like 5 years ago, you moved here from Alabama. So
He
Yeah.
did 8 times in 11
yeah,
years. So, yeah.
or you
But,
moved from India to here. So
but I'm not
Yeah,
a big
that was
fan
a
of...
huge one.
The reason I tell you, it's a good thing. Like, I know Sandy would be like, oh, I would love it. See, for me, when I was born, I was in the same house. Then I moved to America, and I came to Hatfield, and then Souderton. That's it. This
Yeah.
is my life story.
that is my trajectory too. So
Exactly.
India.
So for me, it's so
Hatfield,
hard.
Lansdale.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it comes back to age because I feel the way I see time is that you don't have much time in life. So you want to get as many experiences as you want.
But an experience. In a town, the bumble fuck hoy jay, bro. What are you gonna get an experience? Like, oh baby, I woke up and yeah, I'm gonna go to my desk.
I think there is always something new and something exciting to find anywhere you go.
Okay, when you moving to Souderton, right?
Yeah.
I'll follow up with you in 6 months.
Well, I'm not talking about the like small villages in an area like Hatfield, Sarden is the same. But when I moved here, I didn't know about meat factory or I didn't know about cricket. So it was always something new to learn.
Okay.
And I like that. Like learning
તે
something
એવું તો
new.
અહીંથી બી ઘરેથી જ લર્ન થઈ જાય YouTube
No,
Google
but I
મારો
don't. I
બધું
know. Yeah, so I don't like finding things online. I like to have things more tangible, where I feel it.
તું એક્ટિંગમાં જા I'll support you છોર પણ ના કરે.
No, I don't want to anymore. I told you from the experiences that I had. I
It
didn't
was
like
in
it.
India. In USA it's different. I've been to acting classes here for 3 months. Then I was like, I cannot act, bro. I'm just gonna laugh.
No, I love
So
that thing.
the director, whoever was my teacher, was Ian. He started laughing. He's like, "Bro, you're too funny." I was like, "Can I get just comedian role somewhere?"
Yeah. You should have.
No, but then he was asking for more money. I said, "Bro, I was coming here to get rid of my public speaking because I used to do a lot of presentation on my previous job, and I was scared. But that helped me a lot. He teaches how to be fearful and not think about your surrounding.
Fear.
Less.
I mean, fearless. So you can be in the character. You know, like your face cannot be like, "Pelo jua hai mana,"
Yeah,
know?
you shouldn't
Yeah.
think of. Yeah, you're
like
right.
because when you acting, you at some point your brain's gonna get out from the character, and you're gonna start noticing that there are 30 people surrounded around you, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, below he's noticing or she's noticing," so you can get out. So it's like that's what I wanted to learn,
Yeah.
that you focus on the role and that monologue instead of people. And then he increased the price, and I know economic stuff, but your boy was not having any opportunity. He gave me one role with this girl, and I had to like so emotional, and I let it out laughing, bro, because I couldn't be sad. The whole class laughed, and I didn't care.
Do you guys remember that scene where Joey shows how to cry?
Yeah. I remember, but I wasn't gonna do that. Fuck that. It was just a small monologue from the movie.
Or even the more funnier from Joey is when he forgets the line and he acts like he's thinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember. That was funny.
And since we are on Joyce, he doesn't like The Office, right?
I prefer Friends over Office. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know majority doesn't agree, but
Now, people who like both, they like Office, but you don't like Office, so that's why you like Friends, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Because
say.
I like both of them, but I
Same.
prefer rewatching Office over Friends.
I like both of them, and I'll watch both of
okay.
them.
Yeah. So for
Rewatch.
me, it's the other way
Yeah,
around. I
yeah.
like both. I didn't like the first season, but then it picked up after that.
Of Friends.
No,
Of Office.
of Office.
Okay.
You watched the whole show?
Yeah. So Arpin and I had a pact. He had to finish Friends, and I had to finish Office.
And you did.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Because I told her a couple of times that you gotta give it a shot, Because I didn't like the first season either. Then he pushed me at some point. He told me that bro is so funny. So I sit there and then I went through it. I'm like, yo, this is too funny. Like the humor was too funny. But anyways, if you
so you agree that the beginning wasn't that good.
the first season was because it wasn't
It's very-
my knowledge that
Yeah.
time that humor that in the office it wasn't developed as much when I started first time. My humor was there, but I didn't understand their humor at the level where I supposed to.
Yeah.
And it was very different compared to all the other sitcoms
Yeah.
that was happening. Like Friends
Exactly. It's where
Friends is like, it's like a well-produced show, right? Friends was at the time, but Office, it's just the camera, the way they're moving. It's like, what the fuck? Like, is someone just like a random guy behind the camera who's just like recording everything? But that was the way they wanted to present, so that's why.
And
it was
then
tough
they
to
will
get into.
have everyone give their inputs on how whatever that situation they felt about.
Yeah,
I was like, that doesn't happen in day-to-day life. Why would you show that?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I didn't like that. What do you guys think about having songs in Bollywood
I
movies? Ren?
fucking hate that shit.
Me too.
On
Like,
Netflix,
it's-
it's always skipped. Don't put songs in the fucking
Yo, I went to
movies.
watch Animal. The first song game, I was high as fuck. And I told Divya, I wish we could skip this. I straight asked him. I was like, bro, I was
They're
thinking in
so
my head,
dumb.
it's so long. But then those Animal songs, it's not dancing. They have involved either stories or fighting. So you have to
That's
watch,
what they
otherwise
do.
the main
Yeah.
part is gone.
That's what they do now. So you can't skip because they put storyline in between
Yeah.
the songs
Yeah.
now. Like some dialogues are like something else is happening or someone's getting killed.
But I like that, like music in the background and something else is
Nah.
going on.
Is
no?
this working for you
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
I think it is for me.
What is he?
3.
Say something.
Say something.
Say something.
Now I can hear it. Until now, I was like,
It was
I use
just lower volume.
lower volume.
Okay, so since you brought that up, if you're in a meeting and if you can't hear anything, you don't say anything, or you say that, oh, I cannot hear anything.
એ તો મને ખબર જ ના પડે કેમ કે હું તો રેકોર્ડ કરું.
Depends on the meeting. If I just have a listening role, then I don't give a shit. But if I know I'm gonna have to respond from the beginning, like, hey
smart.
guys, yeah. Hey, what the fuck? Let me rejoin again. or
હું તો
some
કેટલી વાર excuse me, can you repeat? Fuck it, we
And,
both getting paid.
it depends on the role, right? If sometimes you join me, like I'm assuming all four of us have been in meetings where we're just there to fucking be there. It's not like input we have to provide or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Usually I only keep my mic or whatever unmute is when I have call with my manager. Rest of any other meeting. Like name any meeting beside that one-on-one.
Yeah.
It's always mute. Unless otherwise I hear my name. There is a time I have done, I'm pretty sure you guys have done this so many times too. I was like, oh, sorry guys, I was on mute. They were keep
Oh, yeah.
calling my name and I was like somewhere else.
No, I haven't done that, but probably doing something else and not paying attention.
Yeah, so
So
But-
do you guys like what you do for work?
I don't like work, but I like to be at work and hang out with people and do 5K run and just chill. Like, I want to get paid for chill, not like, hey, we have critical emergency. Can you look into it? No. Like, you do it.
I know you're paying me
So
for
your
doing work.
question, to your answer your question, he doesn't like
He
work.
doesn't. How are you guys?
He loves it.
Nah, no, I am. But I mean, it's work. I gotta do it. But
But you don't like it? No. Do you?
I think she's a female version of her, Sid.
I think I like it, but of course you have good and bad days where like,
Right.
oh, I don't want to work or don't want to go to work. But I still find it exciting. I always wanted to work in the manufacturing floor.
I know you work for Boeing, which is very interesting to me. Even though I don't like to work, aeroplane interests me a lot. Like, I love
So-
learning about planes.
Yeah, I worked on Super Hornets recently for a year, and it was very stressful. If you build parts to drawing, they don't work. They don't fit together. And I thought F-18, since it's F-18, their drawings will be pretty stitched up, and they're not. But it was cool to work on and be in
I
that.
mean, Boeing needs to hire people like you. You know, they cannot hire me because fuck, that plane halfway.
No, let me tell you this. They have a lot of people like you.
you have
So
a chance.
we are everywhere like a COVID.
In fact, if you search online, they will say that if you want to retire, you should go there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why people don't fucking work?
You probably can't. You probably don't get fired that easily because it's so big. Because that's usually the case with the bigger company.
But then layoffs are heavy, bro. Bigger company comes with heavy layoff. They
That's
don't
true.
cut like 5 people. They cut 5,000.
See,
That's a
Yeah,
biggest
but I
issue.
think so. They recently had layoff because one of the program is coming to an end. Like the
But
amount of
didn't India
deliveries
pay you guys a lot of money?
they did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably-
Air India ordered like 250 planes from Boeing and I think 90 from Air.
I guess that's why stocks are going up. Whatever.
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that they're getting paid right away.
Yeah,
I mean,
when you make
eventually,
the
but the-
deliveries, yeah.
The 10 years delivery, you guys gonna do it. I heard, at least. And
But
what
I
is that?
don't-
Boeing and what? Airbus.
Airbus.
Yeah.
That is from Europe, right?
Yep.
But I feel like perfect company to work is probably his sector. There's no way you're getting a layoff or
I like my job
Like
compared
major
to my
level.
last job.
Oh,
Like, I'm
I love this job.
Much more
Really, I
happier.
thought your last job was more hands-on.
It was, but it was fucking stressful. I do not want to do that shit.
Yeah,
again.
that man, mental health went up since he changed
Bro,
the job.
I was working
Like,
too
I
much
noticed
and
that, bro. I
Weird
noticed
hours.
that.
And, yeah.
one thing I can say for fact is working for small companies sucks.
Yeah.
Unless you really care to move up and like be a
No. Unless you were the boss of that company,
Yeah.
nobody else
Yeah.
likes working in that
I think
small
you have to
company.
wear many hats
Yeah.
at that
Yeah.
point.
unless you
it is,
plan to move up and then actually go into that position, end up buying a company, then otherwise it sucks working for a smaller company.
Yeah, I like Boeing because they have good benefits and like work-life balance is really good. If you work overtime, you get paid for it. So
Same. I don't like to work, but I love this current job. In terms of like, if you ask me to switch, nah, fuck promotion, fuck everything. I'll stay where I am. Because it's
I would
mentally
like to
so
grow.
helping me a lot. Like, I'm not mentally, when I wake up on Monday, I'm not like, oh, it's work again, you know? It's like I'm like, oh, I'm going to work. So that's why I like it. So I know you so much into work. We have talked a couple
No,
times.
but that's
and
what I'm saying. I like to
that guy
work
too.
because I like to see how aircrafts are getting built. Like I was in this conference room yesterday, and then it was Delaware Water Gap, and then the aircrafts were coming. They would hover, do some testing, and then fly away. Other aircraft would come, hover, go away. So it was cool to see that you're in a conference room and you see like nice water gap and like aircrafts are coming, flying, and going.
તો લઈ જાને અમને કોઈક દિવસ. I like to see that.
I like that part. of
એટલે
it.
મને એવું જ ગમે. બેઠા બેઠા જોવાનું no problem.
Yeah, I think like in terms of working, like what I do, like the industry doesn't interest me. Like I think older one was a lot better. Like the old job, like it was more fun to work. I get to travel, even though whatever it was, but like it's still better that way. Here, like whatever I'm doing is just do it.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to travel through work.
Oh.
You don't get to?
Not yet. I only travel a few times.
I do hate Boeing, by the way, because me being in that position, every time they lose a power, they complain to me.
Yeah, because then that's the program that's making money. Because if blades, they cannot test the blades.
Right.
That's the one that goes out.
Yeah, mainly it's the tunnel people reach
Yeah.
out to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And
they probably throw their weight around.
No.
Like
They do
said, we're
blade.
Boeing.
It's called wind tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. What I mean is like they probably throw their weight around. They were Boeing.
Oh no, it's
Make it work.
Any other company. Yeah. But they just want to know whether they should fix on their side or they saw something from our side.
Oh, they're at least that nice.
Yeah. I
That's
mean, we
good.
can't like we in our tariff it says Pico does not guarantee power.
Bro, what? It's like me being in IRT. Be like, we can't guarantee you'll survive, bro, but try this. I like the domain I'm in too. Like personally, I can say if I say one life, it came from all the way from my job, bro. I know doctor saved your life, but he got medicine because I worked on that product at some point in my life. You know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm saving life, you can say.
Okay, good job.
Thank you. So do you.
No, I don't.
I mean, Boeing flying, bro. If that thing comes down, it's
The
on
thing
you.
that I work on, it's built to kill people.
I thought you were doing testing, no? For parts? એવું કંઈક નતું કરતી
Yeah,
last
but
time?
the parts that she's
Parts are
making,
built to kill people. They are used in war.
Oh, shit.
Like Boeing doesn't make commercial only.
Oh, I didn't know. I forgot.
I work on the defense side. So when I was working on F-18, I was like, I missiles. Where do they put missiles and stuff? And
Do you
Same
think
for Chinook.
we can handle other countries?
no, I don't
So-
know what the power.
Do you get to research on like what's more effective? Like, is that what kind of work you like? What do you do? What kind of designing?
No, I'm not in core designing. So before I support a production line for F-18. So I worked on flaps for F-18. So it was very old design. So we had to build a few things from scratch, the tooling and everything. So how to build those things and how to make, if something didn't work, then why did it not work? Like some trivial example, that one hole was at the right location, then you need to change that, go back and so find out why there's a defect and what the root cause is and go and fix that. But I recently changed it to system engineering. So I work with an FMS, which is called Foreign Military Sales. So any other country cannot directly be in contract with Boeing for defense aircraft. So they have to contract with USG, and then we work with USG. So I'm working on UK program for Chinook, and that they have set of requirements that, oh, we want our fire extinguishers here, or if there is a crash at this much force, you're coming down at this much force, then we need to make sure that our flight crew or any passengers inside are safe. So prove that to me. So we have to find testing. If there is no testing, then we have to go do that testing. So I'm that person who talks to UK customer and give that compliance that, okay, we meet your requirements. It's called airworthiness. So you're saying that the aircraft that we provided is safe to fly per your requirements is the bottom line.
I do similar thing.
Good job. Yeah, that was loud.
FD,
Just for
FDSA.
medicines.
Yeah, just for medicine. FDSA, you per requirement, everything looks correct. We can pass this and make it
Yeah,
public.
which is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you ask me to explain like this, bro, I have no idea.
Okay, I want to change it from work. So, what would you guys do once you retire? And when would you want to retire?
Yo, we can kick Harshit out and keep you every week.
Move to Montana. Before that, I'm gonna learn how to bow hunt and
Really?
spend my life with 2 dogs. One will be a Labrador and one will be golden retriever. And yeah, that's my plan
Why Montana?
because it's beautiful there. I don't care for warm places.
Okay, honestly, what I want to do. Once I retire, I want to volunteer at different national parks.
Yeah, not working after I retire.
No, I do want to work. I do want to work. I don't think I can retire and not work. I think I would need.
Yeah,
I'd
we
still
can
need
tell.
a routine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can tell now. I told you, he's just a female version of Harshit.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you do,
I want to
Harshit?
teach.
Oh, that's nice.
Teach what?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. There are a few things. So right now I'm teaching. I want to get more into it, but I'm taking there's a website that you could teach English to Indians, who inspires to come over here and just you don't teach them English like the vocabulary, you teach vocabulary, not grammar. So I want to there's few other things I want to teach, but I really want to get into I don't want to become a professor, but maybe a college, not college student. I mean, high school or middle school teacher,
Yeah.
something that I just want to do for fun. Maybe, do you guys remember Mr. Desai from high? Oh, you would. There was a Mr. Desai who was an ESL aide at high school. So I want to do something like that. Just be in school, help people out. But that's what I would like to do. Something in education.
Yeah, like a cause that you feel close
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Ever since I was 10, I wanted to become a teacher.
Why that expression, Krushit?
Because you were going to ask me and I have no plan for tomorrow. So I don't know what I have planned for.
Okay, but
tomorrow.
if you were just to.
Well, I'll be smoking weed, first of all.
Oh, me
So
too.
go to Montana with him.
Yeah. Maybe visit him at his school, see what he does.
Teach the kids how to roll properly.
I'll probably go to Montana, stay with him for a week, whether he like it or not. Just smoke,
Oh,
go
I'll
bow
come too.
hunting. I don't have much plan because my focus is on my health. So I'll probably be working out. Try to stay as active as possible so I can still play some type of sport.
We have come a long way. I'm glad.
Yeah, that is my whole plan is to live 100 years. But healthy.
I don't know if I want to live that long.
If I'm healthy enough, I want to live even more than 100. But if I'm suffering like I did the last 10 years, then I want to dip as soon as possible. But there is no, today I realize I never think about retirement besides do retirement saving, but then do what with that saving?
Exactly. What do you do with that saving?
I know, that's what you
Yeah.
asked me. And I was thinking when he said I want to be teacher, I was like, apne to koi plan hi nahi hai."
Yeah,
so I'm gonna wing
the
it.
national parks that I went to, I used to see this old people just volunteering.
They go
And
to
I-
Bob's.
what?
Yesterday I went to Bob's. They were all people making
I
my
want to
food.
go to national parks because I want to hike and be in nature. That's why.
Abi National Treasure, by the way, I recommend if you haven't been there. It was beautiful from inside. At least I
Yeah,
thought
and good
so.
food.
Food was, papad and load okay, but
I actually
rest,
don't like their food.
yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I liked it, but not everything. Like Khamar was good, papad and load was good.
I felt
samosa
everything was
good.
so sweet.
Oh,
On a
Right.
sweeter side. Even the savory was on a sweeter side.
No, food I give like good 7, but
Like
not
that-
everything.
Yeah.
The
which is
panini was
weird.
bomb.
Couple of my friends who are not Indian visited that, and they were amazed by it, and we were like, it's just temple.
With the food?
No, the
architecture.
yeah.
Okay.
But
It
have
is
you seen
good.
the newest one that just opened?
October,
Like 2
and
weeks
if
ago?
if you haven't been there
Two-
after October 8 of this year,
Yeah.
you haven't explored the 100% of the temple.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think a non-Indian person visiting it,
So
who
yesterday,
doesn't even live
Oh, I mean,
close
they would
to
probably
it.
yesterday
enjoy
when
it
I went
more.
with Divya, there were more white, like non-Indian people at the temple than actual Indian people. There were more Bhutan na bada kaun hoye?
Monks.
Monks. Bunch of them were there. Like they like somebody was guiding them as well. Like this is this. So I overheard them. But I'm gonna go back with Swami. I told him, and he's gonna explain me. He knows somebody there who gonna explain me the history behind it, because they have written everything on every wall. Like it's not just art. There is a story behind it, and it's written underneath it that whatever Maharaj was doing here. Then you go to the next pillar, and there is a follow-up story to that, and then it was creative. I was thinking in my head, this is unbelievable. Reason being, one mistake, one pillar in the beginning moved from this angle to that angle. The whole story is messed up.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure it was well planned out.
Exactly, but it has to be planned so precisely. It's not. I know you've been to inside like the whole thing.
Yeah.
You see the murti.
Yeah.
It's so big from inside. I did not expect it. The temple's gonna be this big, honestly. So when I went in there, I was like blown away. I was like, God damn, this is
Doesn't
next
that
level.
amaze you, like how much humankind
Oh yeah,
can
that's what I was
do?
thinking. Okay, yo, like imagine somebody. So there was one lady who was working there or volunteer. She was like, if you look up, you will see all those Rasi, like
Nakshatra.
Indian. Yeah. So I was like, bro, it's so attention to detail. If you look at it, everything is so precise here. There's somebody somewhere. Maine kidu, is it all handmade or machine made? She's like, everything's handmade. I was like,
Wow.
somebody literally sit there like all day and created that big of a temple.
The
That's
build-
what amazed me.
They're building a bigger one in Dubai,
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, that gonna be
No,
number
but
one.
I was saying in general, like how much humankind. I was just thinking about it that there are so many natural phenomena that happen, and then we apply it to day-to-day life to make our life better. Like for example, when we seal our lips, the water doesn't come out. That's the first natural type of seal. And then we started creating seals. Like helicopters, flies and birds, we used all that to create helicopters or aircrafts.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't that crazy how humans took natural phenomena and converted that to make all these machines to make
that's
our
why
better
we're the
life?
smartest creature on the planet Earth.
But I mean, the amount of thinking that we can do, and we are still evolving, right? Like not only physically, but we are also evolving. Our mind is also evolving.
But Newton no meme joilu hamna babate. It's like bro was peeing every day, but
yeah.
needed apple to figure out gravity. So I don't know.
So do you
So,
think? I don't think that story is probably that true. I think it's
Nah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it's made up story, bro.
It's not true.
true, right?
Yeah. It cannot be like bro was sitting under apple tree like oof. Like bro must be high or that day. Like
Or maybe he just thought of it. Like sometimes you just do things and then one day you
But
just
the
think
thing
about
is,
it.
that's like he could have thought of or first idea of his gravity, and he was maybe in that scenario somehow, and then just said it once, and the story just stuck with like all the people who wrote the story.
I think he was probably high at that time.
Possibly.
yeah, or on shroom, bro. For sure.
Yeah.
But overall, I agree that human amazed me time to time, from pyramids to all the way this temple. We have heard about things. We have seen a couple of those things in our own life, and I always question like, damn, somebody just did this. It's
So
insane.
do you think we are getting more intelligent, or our
Obviously.
intelligence is decreasing? And I'll ask you why.
Well,
Because
if
I feel
you
hold on,
ask-
let me finish.
Go ahead.
Because back in the day you had to do more thinking, right? You had to put more pressure in your brain that how should we do this, because you didn't have a lot of means. But now you have a lot of means where you don't have to think about your day to day.
Simple human job is to be intelligent as they go. We are onto AI. So 100 years from today, it might not be human intelligent, but AI will help us get to where we want to be there. So if you look at 1800, there was no cars, example. And now we have electric car. Like new Tesla steering wheel does not even have that rod in between.
Yeah, but is it a good thing or it's a bad thing?
It's a
is what
good
I'm-
thing.
So before, when you had to go point A to point B, you got to go point A to point B. Now you can go half. You could go point half by AI, so you have a more potential. You can go even further. if that makes sense. So you will always go further if you have more help. That's what I'm trying to get to. Like AI is there to help you. It's not here to replace you. If you think about it, like, so
I think it is. It
No.
is here to replace you.
no, because you can do a lot more. So with I'll give you my work example, right? So we every year CMS comes up with a 10,000 page article that we all have to read and make sure that everyone knows about. We design our product that way.
You said 10,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we had to read it, make the design. Design whatever, make the rules and whatnot. But now what we did was we give it to AI and said, interpret it. Here are the list of things we need to do and tell us what we need to read. So we don't, out of that 10,000, we only needed to read 10 pages to make our rules. So we could spend that time actually creating a better product instead of reading that 10,000 pages to figure out what we need to do.
And faster delivery. But whole purpose of being human is not to be worried about whether it's a good thing or bad thing, but the whole purpose is to look forward and make it better,
Yeah.
as easy
For-
as possible.
I think our purpose of life is to make Earth more sustainable for us and the next generation.
I'm ready to go to Mars.
Oh, yeah, that brings me to my next question. Do you guys believe in time travel or time relativity? Because Newton said that time is absolute, which is how I see it. It's very hard for me to understand what Einstein said. And do you guys know about it?
I know about it, but I don't believe in it until, like, for me, besides some
So-
scary shit, unless I haven't experienced something, it's hard for me to just say, yeah, I believe in aliens. Like, you can, percentage wise, you can assume there is aliens because the shit is too big, like universe.
No, I wasn't talking about aliens, but I 100% believe there are aliens because why would Earth only have habitable, would be the only habitable planet? There has to be something else. But I was talking about time travel because for Einstein, the way he explained it is that time is perspective, means that the point of your frame of reference for everyone is different. So if somebody's on Earth and somebody's on Mars, your frame of reference will be different. The way you see time is going to be different. But to me, 1 second is going to be 1 second here and it's going to be 1 second in Mars. It's still absolute.
But time does affect us because 1 year baby versus 60 years. So if you're on Mars, like that movie Interstellar, they go for 7 minutes or something on that one of the planet, and by the time he come back, he's like 60-year-old, the guy in the plane.
Yeah, so that's what he's saying, the time relativity, right? How much they traveled for them. It was the distance that they covered, it was much faster and the time was slow. And the other thing that is in the picture is called gravity dilation, time dilation or something, where time is dependent on gravity. So the stronger the gravity, the slower the time. But I need to read more about it to understand how the time relativity works. But the bottom line for what Einstein said is that your frame of reference is important because for something that is moving faster, for them time is different versus something that is moving slower, for them time is different.
Right.
But I don't understand that part, that just because something is moving faster, that doesn't mean that you are 1 second is microsecond for you now.
But could he mean the reaction to, like, we have to react faster? Is that what maybe he meant? Like, someone who's going at much faster speed, for them, they have to react to physical things at much faster.
You mean it's based on the mass?
No, just speed. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you could run or be in a plane, but if you're a person running and the plane that's flying at the same speed, or person, whether they're walking on the road, if they're walking on the road, they would have much more time to react to certain things if obstruction comes on their way.
No, his was completely based on mathematics. And he proved it on math, with formulas. But I don't know if it's true as a space. And for him, time in space is relative.
Mm-hmm.
And for Newton, time and space is absolute. But if you look at Einstein's theory, and it's long with E is equals to mc squared and blah, blah, a bunch of formulas, he proved that time is relative. But in my head, I still don't understand that it shouldn't matter. And if somebody goes and proves that, okay, I lived in Mars for the same amount of days, and how much I aged versus how much I aged on Earth, it's half, then yes, because then you actually have a physical, you see some change.
Proof, yeah.
Proof that, okay, your theory is correct. But right now, you know how we were taught in the school that blah, 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 blah formula, hence this hypothesis is correct.
Right.
That's what I think it is right now.
I'm pretty sure the answer should be out because they're planning to go mission Mars, as in the progress. They definitely have the answer.
Would you go to Mars if you had the opportunity?
If it's safe. I'm trying to die. I spent a lot of money on me. I want to leave.
I wouldn't be in the first 100,000.
Yeah, me too. Like,
Maybe
I would never
after
buy
100,000. Yeah, after 100,000 people have come back. If they do come back, then maybe I'll think about
once
that.
they finish the test.
With
Yeah,
you.
me too.
Rocket Jesu roll करेंगे.
You, Harshit?
Probably not.
Won't go ever? Why?
तू तो पण एकली आईस ना वहाँ जोड़.
He wants
No,
to teach.
Arpam wants to come.
Bro scared to go second floor. You know that. The Mars तो दूर का रहा बाऊ.
કઈ નહીં, આપણે જઈશું.
आवा दे से.
Who?
एक
Arpan?
तो मानस से दा life में.
I mean, yeah.
After
I
she
don't
sits in
know.
a spaceship, it's gone for 6 months. So he doesn't have a choice.
Right.
So how you feel about being married? What's your thoughts on it?
After how many years?
4.
Yeah, 4 years.
So yeah, that was a funny story. Somebody told me that, oh, you got engaged? And I was like, I've been married for 4 years. Like, oh, I didn't see the ring.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, I had to wear it because somebody was giving me crap about it.
No, we knew you
Was
were
it a
married,
lady
so-
or a guy?
Lady.
You guys got issues, bro.
Yeah.
Telling you.
I mean, no,
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
it's a
she wasn't
guy,
like,
different
she wasn't
story.
saying it in a bad way. It was just,
I know, she was
Fun
just
talk.
saying that you should wear it so other guys don't hit on you probably or something like that.
Yeah.
Like she was just trying to save some guys' lives.
yeah, so that's what she said. And I was like, no, like I didn't even think about it that way. You know, yeah, I just don't wear it because I used to go work
Yeah,
out
because
before.
you're not a guy. Guy would.
What? Wear a ring?
Yeah, like you would notice, be like, oh, no rings. Let me go talk to her. You know.
Are you planning on wearing it?
I said no, but when we go somewhere out together, events or vacations, probably yeah, I will have to.
Yeah,
But I
I put
don't
it in
want
my
to.
locker, so
I like it.
I'm not a fan
I
of
love
any.
wearing rings.
Yeah, I'm not. If
But you go to the gym too, right?
Yeah, take it out.
But what if you forget?
No, he takes
No,
it
I
out
take it out home.
I know, at home.
Then I forget that day. But most likely I don't. But
Yeah,
because it
that's
feels
the
weird.
worry
Like
I
if
have.
you wear it every day, you remember because you'll see it.
You feel it.
It bothers me, to be honest.
I don't wear.
I guess
nothing.
for you guys, it's also not much, but like for this.
Well, then don't
the-
ask for a big diamond. Don't get inspired by movie songs.
Yeah, true.
Like
That is
wear
a quite big diamond, by the way.
I like
Thanks.
wearing rings.
I mean,
just
that's
saying.
what they do bands.
I got more rings.
Oh, you
Wedding bands,
you have
yeah.
more?
Yeah.
Yeah, Arpan gave me something on first anniversary and I returned it because I was like, I don't even wear this. How would I wear the other one? So now
check कर दिया भाई को.
Yeah, let's not talk too loud because I still owe her a band. Hasn't happened yet.
For
oh, maybe
Wedding.
for the
why didn't you? You don't have a.
Like I
You
gave
guys
her the
didn't
ring.
exchange
Like we gave her we didn't exchange the band.
at the wedding.
Yeah. I just got it. They didn't. She wanted one from here.
I might buy the $3 one in case I lose it.
I really
the
I
silicone one. You can
Yeah,
wear
I
that.
really get the silicon one. I like those too.
I see the ads on my Instagram because I recently searched for it on Amazon. So I started seeing ads. I'm like, do I want to spend $3?
Yeah. You know those fitness rings? That's what I really want to get. But if they didn't have membership, I would have gotten it. Like you got to pay. It's a subscription based.
Yeah, it's a monthly.
What is
subscription.
that?
This is like
Apple
the
Watch.
monitor
It's
thing.
like a watch,
Oh,
But it's a ring.
oh, cool.
But it's a subscription based.
No,
but I guess track your sleep. I don't know watch does too, but ring is just easier to wear at night.
Yeah.
But you wear your watch at night, right? When you
Yeah.
sleep,
My watch is on me all the time. Besides when it's not charging, and I'm
like even shower. Oh,
I
He
could
can
wear
take
it.
it. Yeah, he
I could
definitely
wear it. I
could
just
wear it
don't
in shower.
Yeah, because the belt gets wet and then. Takes,
Yeah, unless you change the belt to the plastic one,
Yeah.
you can definitely wear it in the shower.
Yeah.
did you start wearing yours yet?
Bro, I haven't charged that thing in months. Like
He
I-
wears it every vacation,
Yeah.
and then it goes back.
vacation, I wear it because I wanna find my phone. Because sometime I put it somewhere and then I'm like, oh, let me play that where it is. But I'm not a fan of. Like I don't. If you notice, you will never see anything on my body. Absolutely. Besides glasses, I don't wear nothing. It just bothers me.
I always thought that would be my case with this, and I always thought I'm not gonna wear it.
When
And
you
Ru-
get, I'm pretty sure I can get used to it.
yeah, and then Ruchi told me that you don't have to wear it, but
Being a nice guy.
no,
Yeah.
I have it. Might as well. Why waste it? Like I was like, they paid so much money,
Right.
and then I started like it, so I bought more silicon ones.
Yeah, I think if it's cheaper one and if I'm not afraid to lose it, then I'll wear it. Because knowing me, just like chapstick, that thing gone. Yeah, I'm not a fan of you just like ring. So, but no woman gonna reach out to me, so I'm okay.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't wear it. It's just for till I come back from California
When you going?
next Wednesday.
Nice.
Yep.
I couldn't find cheaper ticket. I was planning to go for a week.
Really? Tickets weren't that expensive. We got it for
But you got it a
$280.
while ago. I just
Yeah.
searched like yesterday when I was on call
Oh.
with Bola Bhai. And
Okay.
I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
why don't you come here this time?
Are you working when you go to California or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's good, bro. You start at 6, we're done at 2, then enjoy.
But no, we have shut down for 10 days. So I
That's
don't
the
have
best
to,
part about manufacturing plants. man.
Yeah, I love that.
fucking love that shit.
Yeah, we have shut down too last week.
Hmm.
Last week, PMS Global shut down. And before that, I had a lot off, so I'm off from 19th. But I'm going Poconos one of the weekend with Pinu's family.
Oh.
Khichdi
nice.
banana.
Khichdi?
I asked her brother, I'm
Why
like,
khichdi?
I don't know. I say, yo, you want me to bring something? He's like, no, we'll do everything. It's our family, so I can't be like, let's make this. I'm like,
Makes
whatever, man.
Chicken, eggs, bacon.
Yeah. I mean, he eats, so maybe he makes eggs in the morning for the kids and bacon and stuff, but let's see how it goes. You know what is the hard part about being married, bro? Like, you know, in Indian culture, you have to say mom and dad to other parents. And I'm not saying it's just for me. It's hard. Sometimes I'm trying to talk, I'm like, couch. I skip the greetings. Because I can't, bro. It's so hard.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you-
Initially, it's hard.
You say it now or yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I think
Unless you-
once
But
you
I also
do the
lived
feiras,
with them, so it was different.
yeah.
more than fairs, I think you have to get used to it.
But I think for you, why it was difficult? Like for my in-laws, I didn't know them at all. Like we got married. Like I met them and we got married. So right. So I had to call
Yeah.
them mom and dad right away. So I think it wasn't bad for me.
Yeah, I'm.
I feel like that would be more difficult.
I think
than-
for Arpa it was difficult. I don't think he even still says it as much.
Oh.
Only if he really, really has to. Otherwise, he chooses the plan that you said.
But I
Do you want to do this?
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, bro. Last week when they were over, and I was having to, I said uncle, and everybody looked at me, and then it automatically came uncle, khauje, uncle, gulab jamun. I'm like, and then my mom is like,
I think it's normal though.
What did Pinu think?
Pinu thinks same ways. He's like, it's so hard.
Hard. Okay.
Yeah.
Then fuck
Plus
it. As
knowing-
long as both of you
yeah.
are on the same.
Yeah.
Then,
Plus, knowing she's being not as talkative as me, it was even harder for her.
But it's
I do-
almost 2 years you call them. Like you know them for at least 2-3 years, right? Even longer. So I think
Who?
I think that her parents and she knows your parents for longer time.
Not 2-3 years, maybe a year max.
Yeah, but you guys have met few
Yeah.
times, so it's you.
For us, like we don't interact that much.
Yeah.
So
So in a way, I don't interact with her parents at all, unless I see them or we about to meet or something. I talk to her brother more than I talk to her parents because they don't talk as much. And when we sitting there, we just sitting. It's like I'm hanging out with G bros, just on my phone. Like, yo, your man.
Yeah.
So-
So you asked me. Is that the reason you asked me about married life?
Like, what's the advice you can give? Because you've been in this for 4 years now.
I think communication.
ये तो बता क्या?
No, I think it's
Just
at
say
least
yes.
the friends that I've talked to, they have, I think they don't communicate what they want and they expect their man. Well, I can say it from girls' perspective, so I have no advice for you. But I think girls always think that, oh, he should do this for me, and it's expected. But couple of times I did that to Orpan, and like he would have no idea that
Yeah,
he would
as a
have to
man,
do
we
it.
don't
So
think that far.
I was like, it's better to tell him that this is what I want, and once I tell him, there was not a single time that he didn't do that. So I think once somebody communicates that this is what I'm comfortable with, you have to reciprocate.
Okay, હું આટલું કટ કરીને મોકલી દઈશ પીનું.
Yeah, but I love it.
That and memory. Like I don't know how people expect guys to just memorize all the dates,
No,
all the
yeah,
this,
I
all that.
don't.
Bro, એટલે court wedding, same day I proposed her. પેપરમાં તો મોકું આજ જોઈએ. I cannot remember 3 different dates saying we have marriage anniversary today for court, next year some other day because we did sfera, and then another date we did proposal. Get the fuck
Okay, yeah. So at least find out which day is important to her and do something special.
મારી બર્થડે સિવાય એક ડેટ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ ના હોય જોઈએ.
Tari birthday. What about hers?
એ બધું મને નહીં ખબર.
So I'll tell you what Arpan does. He got this happy birthday banner on the very first birthday that we were together, and he uses the same one for last 5 years. Same exact banner, get some balloons, and then that is it.
I just text happy birthday.
You guys have no reaction. I
To
need
what?
some girls.
To
What?
The same banner.
Yeah.
I don't even know what do you,
I mean-
what do you mean banner? Like just પેલું hang કરવાનું હોય?
Oh no, hey, office wala ke happy
Yeah.
birthday dot. It is her birthday. That's a fact.
That's what he does?
And then uses the same one every
Yeah, but
year.
recycle. You just said we need to make this world like for the better for the next generation. So he's just recycling.
What
You
are
know,
you
you-
expecting? Communicate to your husband, please.
No, didn't you? I did. I even sent him links. I was like, just Google it. Talk to my sister.
Uh-huh.
He still doesn't do it. He just doesn't know how to.
But what do you want him to do? I'll tell him.
No,
Buy-
I just
buy a
plan it
different
from
banner.
now on. And if I want something special, I tell my sister to tell him.
So you like the feeling of being surprised by
that
your
one
man.
day. One day, yeah.
But are you a person who returns stuff when he gives you gift?
No, I never did that except that ring because, of course, it was expensive. I was not going to use it.
Makes sense.
Then I didn't want to keep it.
Are you guys in big gift giving?
I'm
No.
not.
You said no.
No.
I never received much, but I do give gifts to Pinu, but her gifts are much more meaningful and better for sure. Like she put time, thoughts, efforts.
That's what I want.
Like on a card, she will make a design, right? Like she gave me one of my
Aw.
birthdays. She gave me 5 covers, and every cover had meanings. When you are stressed, open this. When you're happy, open this. When you are like something else, open this. And everything was extraordinary, right? And then I went to Amazon and I say, add to cart, send.
Okay. Let me ask you this: when she did that, did you feel that you have to do something like that for her?
No. So she came over and I said, baby, this is so meaningful. This is lovely. Thank you. You know, I can't express my feelings through the words. And if you're expecting similar treatment, please don't. Because I can't think outside the box here.
So you said about AI, right? That they are here to help us. I think Urban needs to start leveraging that.
Your man is the only one in our group who keeps us updated with AI.
Yeah.
So go tell him.
He probably does. He just probably doesn't want to do it.
He probably just uses it for work.
Yeah.
Or
Not
something
his
else.
personal.
Yeah.
But he's the only one who would send links saying this is crazy about AI, or you guys saw this. This is like I know nobody else even bothered talking about AI beside him. But
Yeah.
last birthday, Pinu draw me Hulk.
Oh wow!
It's so pretty, bro. I was like, like actual huge paint of Hulk. It looks like Hulk with a heart on the nose. Attention to detail was great, and I'm like,
That's
okay, you know what? What do you want? Stethoscope
Stethoscope.
or the outfit for your hospital, whatever the company is. Scrubs.
New scrubs.
Yeah, the
Get her scrubs from Fabletics. Apparently, they're really nice.
no, there scrubs for doctors. There is a popular brand.
No, this one just came out.
This came out.
Yeah.
Okay, I never see it, but this one she's very into it. So I was like, okay, because they have color drops just like Apple, so you have to stay tuned for that. I subscribe. So I'm trying to have 7 different colors for 7 days.
Uh-huh.
So things like that I started doing, but her gifts are more thoughtful versus mine. Amazon.com.
Yeah, so that's what I actually would want something that's thoughtful and we can make memories together. More sort of an activity than gift.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm like, we can go for dinner.
But that's why
Max.
I was asking, like, if you just search Google or ask ChatGPT, they'll give you a million options.
But I feel like, personally, I feel like every birthday doing something is less meaningful than like waiting. Like every 5 years or every 10 years
bro.
or every 15 years. Then you do something like, fuck yeah. Every birthday just loses the
But I'm losing year.
No,
My
it's like
youngest
364 days.
Huh?
364 days. But
Yeah.
it's still like, for me personally, I'm never excited for my own birthday. I get it. Some people are.
Same.
But it doesn't, like when I wake up on my birthday, I don't feel like I have seen people go crazy on their birthday, bro. And I'm like,
100%.
where is I need that feeling, bro. What is this niggas on? You know?
Yeah, I
Did you
definitely-
guys do something as a family when you were growing up?
My dad used to celebrate my birthday, but I was more into gifts back then as a kid. I'm like, birthday je ખાવામાં always એમનું ભાવતું રાખતા હતા ઊંધિયું. I hate that shit still this day. So I was happy with the gifts I received, which was Natraj pencils.
And do you remember Emma? પતલી આવતી હતી અને ટાર્કર ને
Bro, this marijuana has erased my memories. I have no idea.
But we all use, majority of the time, we all use just the one.
Yeah.
just the
Number
one.
two.
Number
yeah,
two, yeah.
I think
Unless
Yeah.
you had specific reasons to buy other ones.
But my point is, there are people who are so much into
They look
birthday.
for, like a month before, like, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, my birthday
Yeah,
month, my
Monday.
birthday
Like
month, my
birthday week, birthday, and then like,
That's you?
Yeah.
Ruchi's like that too.
huh?
Ruchi's like that too. Like
Apparently, Chan is like that too because 2 days ago when I was with Deep, I was like, bro, I didn't know your girl was Sagittarius because when she wished me on my birthday, she's like, happy birthday, fellow Sagittarius. I was like, fuck, did I miss to wish her? Like, you know? And she's like, no, I'm on December 18th. And Deep goes, yeah, bro, don't forget to wish her if she wish you. She's so much, her whole family is into birthday. I'm like, say less, bro. I put it in my calendar just in case.
I enjoy celebrate birthday. Not mine.
Ruchi.
Oh no, I would.
Not
If
like
you
that.
if you host birthday party, I'll be love to be there. Like definitely I want to celebrate if somebody's into it. But I personally don't see me ever being that excited when I go. Like people like month in advance, like you said, my birthday month, my birthday day, then whatever.
Yeah, I was one of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy for my daughter's birthday. FYI, just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, we figured all the dog people
Probably not the
I
first.
lose my shit if they celebrated their dog's birthday more than their daughter's or son's birthday.
His Uno's birthday's coming up. We'll see.
He's gonna be 2, right?
I think my last birthday
One?
Hulkની celebrate
Oh.
કરી second હતી. પછી મેં કીધું bro, it comes every year. और direct 5મી 7મી કરીશું.
He's 4.
Yeah, it's 4. Maybe might do 5. But for his birthday, I don't do like what you probably gonna do or Bhumi did.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna do
I go
anything for
to
his birthday.
ShopRite, pick up the best steak, grill it, have it.
Yeah.
ready.
I mean, you do what he would like.
Exactly. I don't care about rest.
Yeah, she'll be 9 months pregnant. I don't think we're doing anything crazy for his birthday.
Wow. Yeah.
I heard no Christmas party from somebody.
It's still being debated.
After Christmas?
Keeping the traditions.
Yeah, we want we want
you
to.
don't have to do anything. Just bring a booze, and order pizza if you really want to host it.
Yeah, so we're still thinking. Well, it might be like game. Well, very close to the game time decision. It all depends on how she's feeling. So we don't want to. So my thing is, we don't want to plan anything and then cancel. So,
Yeah, so you'll see
like if
how-
people are available, then we'll do something at the end. If not, then
Yeah, probably nobody will be available, I feel like. So,
Why? What are you doing?
I'm going Poconos.
Oh, you said that.
yeah, it's
Assuming it's on the Christmas weekend.
yeah, a lot of people are out already. Like we
Yeah.
know a lot of people are already out. so-
You are out already, right? You
Yeah.
going, Kelly? He probably. I haven't seen. We've been hanging out, but I haven't hung out with him in a while, like before.
You're not here.
Christmas weekend?
You
He doesn't remember. He has to open his
Calendar.
calendar.
makes sense.
I know Christmas Eve I'm busy. So 23rd I'm free, but Christmas
I
Eve I'm
can't.
busy.
Yeah, we're off on 22nd. I was actually surprised. You guys are off on 22nd.
19th is the off too.
No.
Same.
Well, you took off.
Yeah, but that was like those 3 days that they gave you, whatever flex
Something
days.
smells good.
Soup.
Taco
My nose
versus-
cannot still smell anything. Do you smell anything?
I smelled it a while ago.
Yeah. Those ramen soup.
Yeah, she told me.
I tried making it yesterday. I failed. So she's like, I guess I gotta do it.
Did you watch India's game?
Yeah, very upsetting. Not fun.
You watch any other sports?
I started watching football, American football.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
message me sometimes. Are you watching game? I'm like,
So
fuck
now-
Eagles.
now
And she's
we-
like, why do you always say this?
You
Now-
Eagles fan?
Now we watch every single game. Like we
Yeah,
look
Open
forward to it.
responds every game.
Yeah,
like he says
yeah.
something every game.
So now we make sure that we are free during that time. Yeah, so we make sure that we are free.
No, I'm just not fan of Eagles, but I do like Jalen Hurts a lot.
Like it's
No,
kind
I don't have a reason. It's just because
You
we are in
here,
Philly. Yeah. But I wasn't into it. Go ahead.
it's so crazy how tough of a schedule they have.
What do you
All the
mean?
Eagles fans just cry, bro. We
Well,
have tough
they're still
question
10
on
and
this.
2. I don't know what you're talking about, but last time I checked,
Bro, San Francisco showed you guys what the result's gonna be.
So
we'll see them in playoff.
you like games based on player? Do you follow some players and you
I
the
follow
team?
Patriots for a long, long time. I still do. But Eagles, I really wanted Jalen Hurts when he was on a draft call. I was hoping that
What's a
Patriots
draft
draft him.
call?
Like when they draft player in April
Okay.
from the college. I thought we would draft him because there was the rumors going on, but we skipped on him, and then Eagles picked him up on second round, 73rd or something like that, 63, 70, I don't know.
Second round.
And everybody was surprised too because they had Wentz already playing at his best. So I was upset with Patriots on that. And then following year they picked Mac Jones, which is trash, and we are worse than fucking Browns. And here we are. So next year I'm hoping for a better outcome from Patriots. Knowing the owner of Patriots and how ever since he took over, how progressively they have become better. I'm pretty sure this is a downhill, but he will find a way to go back up, end up the David cheat,
The coach needs to
Have
go.
you guys watched
Yeah,
any game live, like on the
every
ground?
week.
No, live.
On
Stadium,
the-
stadium.
at the sta- yeah,
stadium.
sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've been to many games. He been to many games or
No.
How
Handful.
much does it cost?
Depends. Right now, Patriots and if you want to go to Patriots and Steelers, it's $30.
because they both suck.
Yeah, like if you go to
Patriots
Eagles
how
game,
much
yeah,
more?
depending on what game, like Cowboys Eagles would be more.
More.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Like a lot more. If you wanna go this game, Cowboys Eagles this week,
Yeah.
minimum you're looking at 300. Just minimum to sit all the way up there.
Yeah, 300.
Yeah.
How much are season tickets?
Wow,
You won't get it.
7,000,
And-
8,000.
But you can't just buy them
Yeah,
either.
you can't get them.
What do you
Somebody has to
mean?
release them.
It's there's no more
No,
slots
no,
open right now.
not right now. Like in the,
So there's a waiting period. So
Yeah, but how much is it? If
7,000.
I mean, that's just 7,000, and then you gotta pay the seat premium.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
so
Like,
you're looking at about 15-20 a year.
yeah.
15,000-20,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you don't have to go to each of the games, right? You could make a lot of money out. So big games, you could just get rid of
sell
it.
them, yeah.
You don't need to
Wait,
go
so
watch the big games.
you can get a season ticket and then you can just sell
Sell
individual
them.
game
That's what-
ticket?
most of the time that happens.
Yeah. You don't have to
Oh.
go watch every game.
I didn't know that.
Like so,
Okay.
you get 8, and then you have a first priority to buy a playoff. So that's where you make the money. What they say is never go watch a playoff game to make money. So what you would do is first game, You buy the ticket because you get a first pass, and then sell it for thousands, $2,000, $3,000.
Oh.
So if your team also doing worse, example,
Yeah,
if-
then it will go down.
then nobody's
Yeah.
gonna, like, Steelers, Patriots. So whoever Steelers ticket holders are, like, their ticket won't be going for like 300-400. It'd be like, they will still sell it, but it'd be like 40, 50, 100, 200 max, 300 max. It won't be like in thousands.
So people did that with Sixers, like 2009, 10, 11, when they sucked. Season tickets were like, you could get it from $700, $800.
Yeah.
Right? So people started buying it then, and now they make money off of it because now they're actually good, so they can sell the tickets for hundreds, $200 a piece.
I don't know why we didn't do that.
Because it's impossible to get them. Like Eagles
now,
tickets are
yeah.
impossible to get.
Any football team, it's impossible to get. Like
Season tickets
literally
right now,
impossible.
So-
And even if you want to get it, there's a huge waiting line.
Yeah, but you could transfer it. So what ends up happening is, let's say I have it and I want to get rid of it, I can give it to Krushit if he wants it.
See, he picked me over you. Thank you.
It was easier for him to point this
Yeah.
way than this way.
All I know is he picked me over
Okay.
you.
Are you
So,
happy?
Yes.
Okay.
So I actually did it for a reason. So what I have read is, when you're giving example and you're having a conversation, don't pick someone like person you're talking to. You never pick them as an example
હું તો એ જ કરું તો.
Why?
because you
Because
lose
it-
them. They say
Yeah,
that
they will get confused.
Yeah, they will get
Yeah.
you lose the interest because we as a human are very self interest people. Like when you talk about yourself, you always think, oh, he's talking about me, and then you lose the conversation.
Huh. I
Never
have a
happened to
question
me.
on that.
પૂછો આપણું જ છે.
So yeah, I feel as an individual is very self-centered. I don't know how their life completely they are able to change it once they have a kid. So did you ever feel that I'm gonna have to change my life completely and I don't know, to me, if I think about having a kid.
Just saying, you're asking the wrong guy.
When I asked the
Yeah.
question, I kind of felt
Yeah,
it.
you gotta ask him when he has a kid.
But the way you think
Before that, you will have a kid, so you won't need my answer. But if you ask me in this current moment,
But
at
let's
some extent, I'll be like, okay, but I don't see me changing like 360, if you know what I mean.
you will.
For 360, you would be the same person.
yeah.
Okay,
180.
But the thing is, I think you naturally just do. I think most of the people, even if it's self-obsessed, so even with Uno, like most of the time when I do things, if he's happy, it makes me happy. So you are being self-obsessed by making someone else happy,
Oh yeah.
right? That's just my thought process. Like if I'm doing for something for else, if they're happy, it's making me happy. So technically, I am selfish for helping someone else be
Bro,
happy.
તું તો બાપા થઈ શકતો તો બાપ્સમાં ગયો હતો.
No, but I think that's true because anything
cult.
you do have a personal motive.
I think every single thing you do has
That's
a
how
personal
humans
motive.
are.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
that brings me to this point. If we're comparing dogs and children, I feel like the person who cares for dogs is more giving than children. Because with children, I feel like someone is selfish because they want their whatever fucking
Not-
genes to do well and carry on their names and make them proud. So it's kind of still selfish. Whereas
Yeah, I
dogs,
see
they
that.
know they're gonna die in 10, 15 max, but yet you still care for them. Whether they're good dogs, bad dogs, protective dogs,
I
pussy
think
dogs.
you care for them because at that time you're attached. We are emotional beings too, right? You're attached. That's why you care for them.
Yeah, but there's no
But-
gain. Like you're not expecting anything from the dog. Whereas from children, you're expecting.
Oh,
Well, I can
that's
say that.
like
Name.
how
Yeah,
you will
yeah.
get. Once I get old, will you take care
Yeah,
of me?
yeah,
Or,
Like I want my kid to be Tom Brady, like
Yeah,
something like
something
that,
like
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, you gotta go for goat. But
But-
I'm not like that, just saying with dog of mine. I say you do you, I do me. I swear to God.
but
What?
that's different. But that's not the same as not caring. You still care for him.
Yeah.
But I seen dog owners care to the level where I look at them and I'm like, I ask myself this question, would I have done this? And then answer in my head is straight up in capital words, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes I feel like, am I gonna be a good dad someday? Because I give fucking no fuck here. Like, I could have been giving fucks,
Right.
but I'm not giving fucks. And then I tell Pino, I'm like, bro, I don't think so you should make babies. I'm afraid of me. Because you're going to be like, yo, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, grab a milk. So I seen me, it's just my thing, that I don't get that attached that people talk about. Not with anything. I have very hard time attaching to things. Very hard. And
Really?
Yeah. Like,
That's surprising. I
very,
didn't
very hard time.
things are
I-
like you mean
no, ever
anyone.
since I was different for sure, but I feel like ever since my third surgery, something has switched in my brain. I no longer look at the way people look at their life. I just think is tomorrow is I'm gonna die. I swear to God, every morning I wake up, I'm like I made it.
That's
And
like my
every day
whole.
when I wake up, I know, but like in my head, I'm thinking, why am I worried about tomorrow? It changed. Before I wasn't like this. I know it. I've been complaining to my wife too about this, and I'm like, it's not that I don't care. It's just I find things. I started seeing differently everything. Like it's no longer you and I look at things and be like, I agree. Back of my head, I may say agree, but I have like, nah, fuck that. You know. Like just to make you happy, I might go with the flow, but reality is different in my head.
I think once you have to do a lot of work, you're anyways not that attached. You're because you have to do work. Maybe that's why.
I mean, attached isn't like I care about Hulk, but I'm not like somebody give me 10 million, Hulk is gone. That's my point. Would you give Uno? See, that's the difference. I would give 2 million back to him, saying give him the best fucking life, but let me get the 8. So that's me. But he's not like that. That's the difference I was trying to tell you. But I was like, do I want to put it in a number before people start judging me? But I give zero fuck about
But I
people.
liked how you put it though.
Yeah. So that's my whole point. So I don't know if it's good a thing or bad thing, but until I have my own nut walking around, I wouldn't know how I'm feeling. So never ask me about parenting, or when people tell me once you will have your own kid, you will see. Nah, bitch, that's you. Don't put your own perspective on me. Like I don't see the world the way you see. So
Right.
keep moving. You know. So let's see. I'm not saying I may not change. Maybe I have kid and I become so attached that all I care about is the kid and nothing else matter to me. Or go grab a milk. No in between. But as a woman, I say women get attached more. I have yet to meet somebody like me who'll be like, yeah, fuck that.
From woman's side.
Yeah, from women's side. Usually women like very easy, emotionally like unstable, I feel like.
Wait, what?
I say what I said.
Trigger.
I say what I said. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't think he meant emotionally unstable. I think he meant emotionally
Or emotional.
more emotional, I guess.
Yeah. I think that's what it
Again,
meant.
it's like they are easy to manipulate.
Hmm.
And then they will like, that's why feminists were created, because mankind knew that how to fuck with their brain. And
Yeah,
then
which
some
is
realized-
crazy. Like, if you think about how terrorists are brainwashed or all these cults that you see, that I never thought that in United States, in state of Utah, there will be set of people who just follow some set of rules.
KKK, you mean?
What?
They have KKK there?
Where?
Who's in Utah?
There is a cult called Love, Life, Hope, something like that,
Mm-hmm.
where they were Christians, but I forgot what they followed, but it's part of Christianity that they followed. And they believed in some of the same stereotypical things that they used to do in the past, that men can have a lot of wives. And there were like hundreds and hundreds of people living in a
Man can
community.
have a lot of wife?
Yeah.
That's Muslim.
It wasn't Muslim. I'm telling you, it's
It's
a
Christian, but
community.
they believe the same thing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like you can only have 2 or 3. This guy had about 70 wives from ages ranging from 14
Wow.
to 70
In America.
in America. And they had this, girls are only supposed to wear certain type of clothes, no bright colors, like no pastel colors, light green, pink. And you all work for something, but you bring back and give it to that cult. And the leader, the prophet, they used to call him prophet, got caught because a couple of the girls And okay, the guy would go to bed and he would have all the women stand in line, come to his bedroom, and he'll decide who he's going to sleep with that night. So very young girls who left ran away from that community, then complained to the cops, and he got caught. But women still go to him to meet him in jail and say that, oh, I love you and we wish for you, we pray for you, blah blah.
So let me ask
Similar
you.
to Asharam Bapu.
Yeah, fuck that boy, bro.
Yeah, but
would
I
kill
never
him.
thought that something like this in United States can exist in this 21st century. Is what-
See, that is my question here. Who is wrong here? The Bapa who did all this, or the woman who fell for this without questioning anything?
Even men fell for it.
Or humans. So who would you put it at a fault? See, they all had choices to
I
make.
think
The
the
one
prophet.
who does it. I think it's always the one who does
because
it.
if you're young and that's how your upbringing was, then you think, okay, this is how you are supposed to live.
Because if you're gullible, you're gullible, right?
So here. Yeah, it's a gullible. Yeah, right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I say if you're gullible, you're gullible. I'm not saying that they don't have. It's still illegal or wrong for that person to do it.
For the
But
main
that-
guy, yeah.
I'm not saying that the other person shouldn't use their brain. All I'm saying is because they fell for it, because their personality is just gullible. They can't think that fast. If someone tells them this
So
is
you're
right,
telling
they do
me,
it.
you're telling me all these wives he had from age 14 to whatever, they were brainwashed from day one? Like, I'm sure they have seen some part of world and then they joined this cause.
No, they
Yeah,
are not allowed internet. Okay, fine. You remember that incident? I think in Delhi or somewhere where just 11 people committed suicide at the same time.
Yeah.
Some family. I
Yeah.
forgot the name. They all went
Bhutta
to
something.
they all went to school.
No, I
And they
agree.
were well-educated people, but they were
that's my
just
point.
brainwashed.
They were brainwashed. So that means, my point is, they had choices, but they still choose to believe in their uncle over anything
If
that they
somebody
observe
keeps
around them.
telling you that this person is not good, this person is not good, and you're like, no, that's not that. But you have one incident and then he does something slight bad, it will change your mind. That, okay, he might not be that great.
And like, my
And
whole point, I was not trying to blame one or another. My whole point was the whole cult thing anywhere in the world, it's always 50-50.
And I think like some people are just so persuasive.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
may
it's
say
the lead guy.
Yeah, I
to
may say
blame.
the same thing, but if that one person you believe more, like for example, like if I say the same thing as Sandy, you may believe him more because you think because you have a better connection. So that's how it works. Like that's how these people get you. They make a personal human to human connection, and you will do everything and anything they say. I think that's simple as that. I think that's how human brain works. Like once you like someone, you would do anything.
Yeah, and humans are attracted to that, right? That, if you do this, you're going to get a good life.
That is my retirement plan then.
Well, become a cult leader.
Okay.
But at least for US, funny thing is, I just learned today, 15%. What's a good IQ number?
I think
200?
No, I think it's
200.
about
200
170.
is very
No,
high.
like
Oh, 200 too high?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Fucking dumb as shit.
I think it was 170 is genius.
Okay.
I think 150 to 170 is good.
All right. Okay. So 15% of the U.S. population has IQ below 85.
15.
15.
That's not bad.
So it's easy to start these cults. In US,
Yeah.
like you were surprised. I was not. US has, like, this is one cult you heard of. If you Google cult in US,
So many.
so fucking many.
I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
Huge number. Even in India, there are so many. Like,
Yeah,
I
no,
wanna
I
say,
always used to think, oh no, India only has this kind of problems, but now
it's everywhere around
yeah,
the
it's
world.
yeah.
Everywhere, it's the same rada. And people are still falling for it in this generation. So you can,
So
I
I have an off-topic question. What is considered IQ? Like I always like, is it a social skill? Like not skills, social knowledge? Or is it just what is considered IQ? Like problem solving? What is IQ?
I don't think so any one of us have a right definition.
I
We
think
should ask
social
Google.
is EQ, emotional quotient, and IQ is how fast your brain is able to process.
I think that is make more sense. Like how fast, if I ask you something, that is IQ.
Like how fast you can
There are
compute
apps, bro. There are apps or website where you can do IQ test for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done it.
Yeah.
Basically, intelligence is what IQ is.
Yeah, I beat Einstein once.
Congratulations.
He was 172. I
He
think.
looked funny. He looked funny.
Yeah, his hair was funny.
Yeah.
I
I
haven't
needed a
watched.
good barber back there.
I still need to watch that movie.
Wow.
The bomb one. Why can't I think of the name?
Oppenheimer.
Right now? Oppenheimer.
Yeah, he's in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy though. That's what I was saying, like mankind.
We are born to kill each other. Let's face it. There is no in between.
You think world will end that way?
Everything. If you look at history, if you believe that history is real, if you look back, if we don't kill each other, then some natural disaster will happen. But it will wipe out. I'm not saying 100%, but almost 99%, and then rest 1%.
I feel
may
like a
restart.
natural calamity, like catastrophic event, will do that.
Yeah, but
not
the Babs
people.
Mandir will still stand. Believe me.
Attention to detail.
Yeah, very good. Like, you know,
If anything, that'll be the reason why we started the war. Religion, I'm saying, not Babs, but
yeah. But I think 1,000 years from today, the mandir will be like there, and people will be like, look at this
But the
piece
thing
of
is,
art.
the way they're
I'm not surprised by this shit. I don't know why you guys are. But
I'm not, like, no,
I don't
I'm-
give a
I'm-
shit. Like
yeah.
it does.
I'm
Like
not.
for me, because I compare everything else to like fucking what Dubai's making. Like that shit's like anything
exactly.
else doesn't.
This art, you kidding me? That every wall has every single part of the wall. It's simple here. That is all carved by hand.
But
I
have you
think
heard
you
of
can
the Edison
compare
one?
though,
Yeah.
right?
They have the same thing. I know
They
this is
known for
bigger.
it. They known for it, but that's my point. How big it is. Like you go there and you realize, like, holy shit.
Yeah, but
Like-
the Delhi one is as like it's almost as big.
Nah,
Yeah, like compare like
it's
I've
not
read
as
it.
big.
It's almost like maybe this one's maybe like a little bit more bigger.
This is number one right now. So
It
all
is.
I know is
But I
that's
mean,
not as big.
1,001 and 1,000 is still
1,002.
bigger, right? So
Almost is never good enough.
so
Yeah, but I think to what you said, I think this is more of a milestone from our architecture perspective, like artistic perspective, and what Dubai is doing is more of a milestone from what civil engineering can do. I know they both are architecture in
Right.
a way, but
I see what you're saying. They're breaking limits.
Yeah.
Where building
This
this
is-
mandir, they
as-
haven't broke any limits. They just spent tons
I think
of
they
money.
just announced they're making bigger mall than Dubai Mall, and they are making bigger building than Burj Khalifa.
Where?
Dubai?
Either
Provincial?
somewhere, somewhere far from somewhere there. Dubai ni aju baju ke ek par thodu, not in that area because there is no space, but somewhere far. And Dubai Mall I thought was humongous.
Right.
Yeah.
I need like week to explore part of Dubai Mall. Like week, not saying one day, it's a week.
The funny part is there are two attractions in there that like people go outside. Like they have a ski resort and a whole aquarium.
Yeah, and that is Dubai
In the
Mall.
mall?
Then they
Yeah.
have Emirates Mall.
Yeah.
That is another mall. That Emirates Mall is actually bigger than Dubai Mall. And that we didn't even get to visit because that was other side. And I'm like, bro, screw this. I think Dubai knew that eventually they'll run out of petrol or people will move away from gasoline, and they needed the income to come in. So they made it everything like, tourism. So that's why
So
they're
would
doing
you
all
guys
this.
prefer to see something that is man-made or something that's natural?
Both.
Personally, natural.
Same, bro.
No.
Mana banne alo.
Mana
Oh,
banne
oh.
alo. Same.
Because-
For me, it's
Yeah,
just-
natural is cool. Like there's a lot of things like I think all three would disagree. I don't know about you actually. Sorry, I know this two disagrees. My favorite place to visit is Niagara Falls. Right? I know your opinion. I'm pretty sure you won't like it. You
Nah,
don't like
aku
it.
tu
though.
jatuh itu bro every time.
Like
But I don't
I
go
just
like-
love
time
it.
I
Like
went,
so
yeah.
I
7
like
times.
natural, but I've been there plenty of times.
Yeah.
You did. How many times?
Ega to jump mari jong bro.
Like
Najik thi.
over 15.
You know they started one
There
of
was
the
a guy
boat-
who tried to do some kind
Rope
of
walk.
yeah, and then he was arrested for suicide or something.
Yeah, but I mean they have planned it too now. Like it's all permits and everything.
yeah,
Many
but
people have done
this was 5-7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
No, legally there are boards. If you see, like if you wanna do it, you can definitely do it at your own risk. People have done it in one of the container, and
Yeah.
they put it in the water, and he fell and came out alive.
So
So
I have crossed the river
Yeah,
on a
I think I saw
ropeway.
that.
you
What?
want to?
I did. They have a place you can like go from one end to another on a rope in a ropeway.
I never seen that.
Yeah,
When did that started?
I did that like 3 or 4 years ago.
Bro, I recently went Canada and I stopped by. Where
There's
is
so
it?
many
Canada
things.
side or
No, it's U.S. No, hold on. Let me think. It's Canada side.
Mexico side.
No, it's Canada side.
Like Canada, I saw zip lining for sure. But other than that, I didn't see
But
nothing.
that's not crossing though. That's zip lining. But like, it's not on the falls itself. It's just the Niagara River.
Niagara. Oh, okay. But I know Niagara Falls. They
so
started a new
upstream then.
boat.
I'm saying.
It's probably upstream to
Everybody's
the fall.
tied
tied
up.
up.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was fast.
So you gotta go to upstream to the fall, not at the fall.
Yeah, not at the fall.
Niagara Falls જોઈ લીધો થઈ ગયું મેં 7 વાર જોયો બ્રો હવે નહીં જોવાય.
Damn,
So like
that's
when
a
Richard
lot.
used to live, like when they used to go up, we
Yeah,
used to go
yeah,
like.
she used to
yeah.
live at Buffalo, so it makes
So like
sense.
even at night, like I loved it over there.
That's one thing. I went there 7 times, not once. I seen it at night, so I gotta do that. So I have to do it at 8
It's worth
times.
it. It's
I know
worth
it
it.
is worth it. People say the fireworks sometimes happens and stuff
So
like that.
I've done 2 firework tours from Canada side. One on 4th of like both on 4th of July, and that was probably the best fireworks I've seen. They take you in middle of the fall, like a river, and you just watch like everything happens
No,
on top
must
of
be
you.
cool.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
You have any other topic to talk about?
No.
But we had a great time having you. You bring a lot of good questions, and you are more
Your
than
question hurt me.
What was the question?
No, that
that
this
movie. I get the reference. I get the reference.
You guys don't remember? Tanu weds Manu and
Yeah. The doctor thing. Doctor's like,
yeah.
can you handle this? And he's like,
So
Very good question.
the Madhwan guy leaves because he sees someone, and then he asks his friend, and then he has no idea about a doctor, right? So somebody asks a question in the audience, and he asks a difficult question. So he's like, "Good question. Your question hurt me." And that's how it
that
goes.
is my favorite part of the movie. I have watched that part on
Me too.
YouTube at least 10-15 times. It is funny part, bro.
It is
The
funny.
way he's acted in that is a good. But when you said it, I get the reference, but it's okay.
Never watched
Don't
it.
remember.
I'll send the link in the
Yeah.
podcast group if you want to see. But I don't know if you watch that movie. The movie is good. You want to ask the questions, or we're not doing
Yeah,
that?
we can ask questions. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it
gonna be
rapid
quick.
fire?
Yeah, yeah. It's gotta be quick
Okay, rapid fire.
answers. Yeah. What's the best advice you've received?
Don't think too much.
Okay.
Just go with the flow.
Is there a worst advice you've gotten? If not, then we can move on.
No.
Okay. How do you deal with the loss and how do you deal with the win?
I don't deal very good with the loss.
By not losing.
But I feel the more hard work you do, you will get around it and finally get the win.
Mm-hmm.
Just
But do you
setbacks. I don't like setbacks. No.
And when you win, you like to celebrate it, or you just
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I like to go all out.
Rah, rah.
What's something that you used to value a lot more, but you don't any longer?
Going to India, living in India, I thought I was very much attached. Now, as I started living here and having my life here, I feel more and more distant. So I used to value time in India more, and that's changing, which is
That
very
you don't
sad.
care about going back to India? Ruchin ke ek aur jata.
Yeah, that's an interesting. I didn't expect that answer. Right? Because your parents are in India. That's the main reason. I would think you would like you. I think you mean physical place, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I used to value my time in India a lot, but I don't as much. I think I'm getting more and more distant from it.
Makes sense.
But that means I'm making good memories here.
If you had to create one law that everyone has to follow in the whole world, what would it be?
I think everyone should be equal financially.
Communism?
Yeah.
That word
It's a
is
failed.
not, yeah, it's a failed.
It's a failed
theory.
experiment.
Nah, but I like it. Or the term I forgot, but you get equal amount of money.
From the government?
Yeah, I
Again,
forgot what it.
communism, I think.
No, she's talking about that. Who was the Asian guy who was running for president last year? Or last
Socialism.
term? No. But the term that she's looking for.
Some type of ism.
Yeah, I think it starts with you, but you get equal money. I think once everything is automated, they will need.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. It's that Asian guy who was running on that last.
I think
election
they
year.
did an experiment on a small town. I don't know
Mhm.
how it worked out, but I will want that.
Okay. All right. That's all. Call it out.
I just wanted to say that I know you're making good memories, but not with us. So I don't know where. At least because you don't share anything.
Well,
so
I
know.
don't think I would have traveled this much if I was in India.
That memory, okay. Okay. Well, you have fun in California. It's beautiful at this time.
Yeah, well, I hope so. It's always good in California, though. You have lots of things to do.
Like,
You don't believe that?
You going Northern California or?
San Jose, bro.
San-
They're loaded.
Universal basic income.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you,
I had to
UBI.
find it.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister lives in San Jose, and my mom is here currently, and my niece is there. Who
Oh, your
doesn't
mom
like
is in
me?
California?
She prefers urban over me.
Who?
My niece.
Boy sexy.
I don't know how to react to that
As it?
because
You should
then
have said, I know. That would
Yeah,
be perfect.
exactly. But anyways, 13. When you coming back?
first or second.
Okay. So she has a friend. She is white, right? That's what you said? Or-
She's Japanese.
Japanese, sorry. And she gonna bring her here for a podcast. So,
I think you guys will have fun talking to her. She has lived in many countries. She has done different type of jobs from bartending
so I
to
just wanted
Boeing.
to
So
bring it up here while you two here, so this plan continues go because people do
We
say
haven't had success with out of
Friend
group.
zone, yeah.
out
Friend
of
group.
town, out of Hatfield,
Except one.
Sourdough and Lancel. We haven't had success with bringing guests.
Just
Exactly.
one.
On the
Just
podcast.
one.
I
Boom.
think
Yeah.
Boom
she
it.
asked
boom,
me
yeah.
that I asked once Krusha told me I asked and then I asked her and she wanted to and then she asked me she gave me a heads up.
So
and-
exactly when you come back the first week, whenever C and yourself is free, please
Yeah.
just shoot me a text or
Can I ask
them.
one more guy to come?
You
with
can
us?
ask guy, girl, they, them,
He's
whoever
Korean.
you like. Doesn't matter.
He's very funny though.
Yeah, bring him. We like funny guys. Not the girls are funny, but we have different opinions.
I don't see many girls to be funny.
Okay, we're on the same boat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't realize that until I thought about it. But I haven't met girls who are actually
Like even like professional, right? Like there's not anyone on
yeah,
a scene
yeah.
who just like stands out.
Exactly.
Maybe
Like I
Tina
tried
Fey,
to
that's it.
watch. I swear to God, I'd give 2 different female comedians a shot on HBO Max and Netflix,
They are not
and they're
that
both
good.
halfway.
Like,
Yeah.
I know
I'm like, what is happening, bro?
I know-
Where to laugh? Just let me know.
I know Bharti's very famous.
Yeah,
like in
she
India,
is.
but like she's still okay.
Yeah.
Bharti is the auntie-looking lady.
Yeah.
America Mache.
No,
No.
yeah.
That's the other one. I like her, but even hers is more.
Her jokes are so
Yeah.
great. I'm like,
But
like-
I like that a woman is coming into this field. I think that's why I like her.
એના સિવાય બીજા બધા like if you want like modern comedy from women, there are other women comedians I think who I find a little bit more funnier than her in
Like-
India from India.
yeah. I know what you mean. Like there is one young lady. She had a really good comedy on the lesbian conversation, and she kept the audience,
Yeah.
like connected.
Mhm.
And I'm telling you, I've watched that comedy of her 7-8 times for sure. Every time it comes to my feed, I watch it. She deserves that
They're
respect.
better Indian female comedians
Because
than
that comedy
lady
was
for sure.
so funny. But anyways, thanks for coming. Bring your
Yep.
friend and
Friends,
your-
friend.
Thanks for
friends,
having me.
mothers, friends, fathers.
Anyone.
anywhere, anyone, including your dogs, if they can talk.
No, I don't have a dog, and we don't
in
plan
case.
to have one.
In case, but
You say you plan to?
We don't.
Don't.
yeah.
Urban really wanted one.
His opinion changed so much on dogs in the last 5 years.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys.
That
He's
was the
going
one I
crazy.
I like the ending.
But I just had to say,
Yo, how do you guys wear this for such a long time?
like, share, subscribe.
Oh.
See you in the next one.
For the record, we done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't ain't tryna grow, then it's done for you.